Whole team going OT. Whole team going OT. Whole team going OT. Whole team going OT. Whole team going OT.
Should you buy the Canon EF 7200 f2.8 ISL version 1 in 2020? My goodness, that is a mouthful. We're gonna find out. Before we get into the video, I'd just like to ask that you would drop a like and subscribe before we get going into it, so that you can see more videos about lenses, filmmaking, photography, and drones if you're into that as well. So hope you do like this video. The buttons are right down below. Oh wait. Anyways, so the Canon 7200, one of the most popular sports lenses ever to exist. This lens has quite some history to it. This is the version 1. They are on version 3, technically version 4 if you count the RF version, but they're all amazing lenses. But they're not very cheap. If you were able to find an old version 1 in 2020, should you buy it? Well, my obvious answer is yes, because I love this lens. It's probably my favorite lens I've ever used. It just gets the job done. I don't care about how heavy it is. I don't care how much space it takes up in my bag. If it gets the job done, then it's coming with me to wherever I'm going, and if I need it, I will use it. Honestly, the pros, the image quality, all of the great things about this lens outweigh the cons. The only downside to owning a lens like this is probably just the weight and the size. But even then, people complain about the size and weight of the 7200 a lot. However, I have never found that to be a problem. I think it's just fine. It's manageable, and if it has good image quality, and if it gets the job done, it is going in my bag, even if it's big. So, I've used this lens for a lot of things. I've used it for sports, I've used it for portraits, I've used it for just video too. I've used it for a ton of stuff. And it's a beast. It holds up no matter the environment that I put it in, and that is why I love this lens. One of the things I love about this lens is the build quality. It is a tank. It is built like a tank. Solid metal on the outside, and beautiful glass on the inside, I must say. This lens does so many amazing things that I really don't think there's much reason to go on to buy the more expensive versions, the version 2 and version 3, when you can, if you can afford the version 1. Although the version 1 is much harder to find, I must say, if you can find it, it is definitely worth the buy. The version 2 is a lot cheaper than the version 3 as well, but that cheapness, although it does have a newer color pass filter inside the lens, it doesn't have parfocalness in the version 2, which is a really confusing thing, because I'm almost 100% sure that this lens is parfocal. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have not noticed any focusing issues when I'm zooming in and zooming out. Parfocal, for those of you who don't know, is when you zoom in and you focus on something and you zoom out, it's still in focus. The version 2 is not parfocal. And that's annoying for video shooters, that's annoying for some photographers depending on the type of photography you're doing. If you're doing fast-paced stuff and you have to zoom in and out really quickly, you are going to miss focus a lot. And that is something I cannot have. That's why I haven't really had a problem with this lens. The only thing that kind of keeps it back is my camera. My camera, the Canon T6i, definitely falls behind in terms of running the focus. Since it is an older camera, newer ones will have better focusing capabilities. However, it is still amazing to use on here. I miss focus occasionally. It is a DSLR. It is going to back focus a ton. That's just the tech. That's why I'm going mirrorless eventually, and I plan to adapt this lens to the EOS R, EOS R6, whatever the heck the mirrorless camera I end up buying will be. This lens has image quality that does not disappoint whatsoever. That's one of the reasons why I still use it. There's no need for me to upgrade. If it gets the job done, if it gets good images, that's all I need. And honestly, even when I do upgrade to mirrorless, I do not see myself buying the RF 7200 for a very, very long time. First of all, because I'm very skeptical of the weather sealing and durability of that lens. That lens is almost $1,000 more expensive than the 7200 that I own. I don't know how the build quality is. Like, this lens has gotten hit directly with a basketball, a football, pretty much anything you can name of that happens in a sport, except for a softball, that has hit this lens. This lens is fine. A lens with external zoom, if it gets bashed, if it gets dented, if it gets hit, I don't know how well it will take it. So I know that this lens is a tank. Now that's why I'm skeptical of the RF version. Newer glass, I found that on the newer lenses are just not as good in terms of build quality, but I am impressed with the image quality coming out of the RF, but I don't think that's what's going to sell me on it. I'm just going to keep using the 7200. Should you buy this 19-year-old Canon 7200 in 2020? My answer is yes. If you can find it for a good price, I would definitely pick it up. It is a tank, it is amazing image quality, and it gets the job done. So that is why I would buy the 7200 f2.8 ISL version 1. It is a big mouthful. Oh my gosh, the garbage truck is here and it's ruining my video. Whenever the world is peaceful until I try to film my videos. Then the garbage truck pulls up. Then my brother is playing downstairs with his friend. So yeah, I would buy it. I would certainly buy it. If you enjoyed this video, do be sure to drop a like and subscribe down below. It's all free. And if you don't like the video, that other button works just as well. But I hope you enjoyed it, and do leave a comment on your thoughts, and if you own the 7200 version 1 or any of the other versions, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.